Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unfiltered Team. Familiar faces all around the table here. We're back with the collective.
It's a me thing.
So, our topic of discussion today is PDAs, public displays of affection. When you're walking around in school, teenagers specifically, and you see, I'm not even going to say the cute couple in the corner. I'm just going to say the couple in the corner making out. Do you think that's quite weird? And you see teachers just walk right past them. What do you think teachers should do in that situation?
Should they do anything?
Should they do anything? You know, that's a good question.
Don't tell on yourself now.
Well, just, I don't know, on my side, I would say, like, there's a line, right? You can hold hand. That's a way, it's kind of considered public, a PDA, right? Kissing. Not, like, stuff that should be behind closed doors, like if you give somebody a kiss on the cheek, or just a quick, peck, hey, thank you, this, carry on. And it's just more of, that's kind of, it's outside of a scope that shouldn't be out in public. Now that's a personal thing, right? Like there's lines, levels of it, how I think of it. But some people, they can't really control that. And when I see that going on, it's like they can't control themselves in public. So, and that's how I see it, but it's not always the case. But
I got some food for thought along that. Okay, we're talking about PDAs at school. I refer to them as playing licky face.
I like that one too.
yeah,
But
he does.
how many hundreds of thousands of teen pregnancies have happened under the bleachers at football games, at baseball games, and other sporting events on school grounds?
Yeah.
Maybe they haven't been to enough of the unfiltered teen talks about being prepared for that level of
Intimacy.
public displays of affection. Myself, I believe the boundary should be no more than holding hands on school grounds.
Yeah.
Because what happens on day 10? What happens on day 30? Okay, you start out as a 10th grader, and you and your partner 2 years later, what level has that public display of affection risen to? Now it's groping and grinding.
Yeah.
It's no longer licky face, it's no longer hugs, it's no longer a peck on the cheek.
It's grabbing.
It's turned into a full-on under the bleachers with Seymour butts and nothing but grab ass.
Drop in the comments of what do you think is a PDA that's acceptable, or what do you do that you think is acceptable for public displays of affection?
Or you could say your buddy, so you don't have to tell him.
Yeah, you don't have to tell on yourself. I know a friend who knows a friend for
But-
asking for a friend.
But not necessarily just at the park. How about a 16-year-old couple? I mean, not at school, but a 16-year-old couple at the park, or a 16-year-old couple at the mall, or as I see regularly around here, what I appear to be 15, 16-year-old boys and girls outside any store on the sidewalk,
Yeah.
gripping and grinning on each other.
And they're on camera. And they're on camera.
Yes, if the sun's shining, you're on camera.
Absolutely.
There's no hidden. So how do you all, have you talked to your partner, your significant other, your boyfriend or girlfriend about? Have you talked to yours?
No.
How come?
Well, it's kind of it's not a hard conversation to have. It's just we haven't gotten to that level of affection. I don't think I'd say yet.
Have you kissed her?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, then you're to that level. It's like I said before, when their pants come down, it's too late to worry about birth control. Those decisions had to be made.
That's right.
So the public displays of affection, when the kisser gets implemented, what is acceptable, what's not acceptable, where is acceptable, what is not acceptable in those, and either your boyfriend or girlfriend, either one should have enormous respect for you for having that adult conversation with them. How mature a person are you for carrying on with that adult conversation? And maybe the correct answer to start with is, wow, let me get back with you on that. I never thought about that. But as I harp all the time, be solution oriented. Have a solution before the problem arises. Have an extra set of keys.
Yeah.
Be ready for when you can't find the car keys. I got an extra set. What do you think?
I think that sounds great. You gotta be prepared. You gotta know where you're at. There's a time and place for everything. And just make sure it's the right time and place.
Okay, but at somewhere there gets to be this, as Elvis used to say, a hunk of burning love. At the 10-day period, it's at the 30-day period, it's at the 50-day period, at the 1 year, at the 2 year. You know, as life progresses, so does the days of our lives. And if you haven't given any consideration to that, if you haven't told your partner, whoa, maybe we're about to fall off the cliff here and we haven't learned how to rappel.
Yeah.
Maybe we're getting ready to go somewhere we're not ready to. So part of that conversation should be, okay, this is my level of public display of affection, and I think we should stay at that level for 6 months or 9 months, or, you know, in the old days when I grew up, they called it first base, second base, third base, all of that. But today you don't hear any of that. But when I grew up, the biggest place to go was to the drive-in. And the drive-in it's pretty far removed from public displays of affection.
And those of you who don't know what a drive-in is, you go see a big movie on a big screen in your car and listen to that movie in your car while you're watching on the screen.
Supposedly.
Supposedly. Yes.
Or you take a lawn chair and set it in front of your car and watch the movie in the comfort of your lawn chair, or you fling a blanket out on the ground and watch from there. But the drive-in movie was always a entertaining spot.
Fun. It was fun.
Well, I think that.
What goes on at school?
Well, what goes on at school?
There's no unoccupied corner?
Oh, there's a few unoccupied. No, actually, no. There's no unoccupied corner. There's a few unoccupied corners by staff. That's for sure. You see, today I was going to my last period of class, and just straight in the middle of the hall, the girl pushed the guy against the locker, kissing him. So that was probably the wildest thing I've seen in a minute.
Okay, that brings us up to what our tomorrow's discussion will be. So you guys be sure to tune in tomorrow. Tomorrow's discussion is going to be about after school licky face. How many of you ride the bus home, and maybe there's other boys or girls that ride the bus with you and they invite you over to their house.
Yeah.
And there's no adult there. So tune in tomorrow to hear us have that discussion. What is the appropriate action for high schoolers, teenagers, to take in today's latchkey environment, in today's dual working parents with exposure to, you know, that 3 to 4 hour of unsupervised time in the afternoons.
Yeah.
There's lots more corners outside of school than there is in the school. So tune in tomorrow.
Tune in tomorrow, and make sure to like, share, comment about what do you think is an acceptable level of personal display of affection, maybe at school, out in public, you know, maybe at a mall or something. But let me know, like, maybe, or tell me what your level of affection is in public. So yeah, and make sure to subscribe. I really appreciate all of you guys that do subscribe, and it really does help. And yeah, see you guys tomorrow for the next update.
This is Tyler's signal for,
Oh yeah.
so he goes to do the editing.
Yeah.